Before I start the video, I want to say shout out to Haunted. He wanted me to shout him out in my other Meatcanyon video I reacted to yesterday. So shout out to you, Haunted. Your link goes in the description. Go subscribe to him. It'll probably mean the world to him. Alright, Vietnam. Our last country in East Asia. Or actual Asia, if you want to call it. So, Vietnam. Known for the Vietnam War. We'll talk more about that in a minute, but first the flag. So the flag is real easy. They want to draw a giant 5-pointed star. Like this. The only colors you need are yellow and red. The star is all yellow. I'll show you guys when I'm done. Alright guys, there's the yellow, now do the red. It's all red around the star. I'll show you guys when I'm done. Alright guys, there's the flag of Vietnam. The capital is Hanoi. Even the largest city is Ho Chi Minh City. Now when people think of Vietnam, the first thing that comes to mind is the Vietnam War, which was very devastating in the country. It was like one of the bloodiest wars in history. The type of government is a communist country. It's a unitary, Marxist-Leninist, one-party socialist republic. Prior to this, the Vietnam War, the country was split. The North being communist, being supported by the Chinese and Soviets, while the South was led by the Democrats, like the Americans. Basically the same situation that happened in Korea, but the war in Korea lasted 3 years, but this one lasted over 20 years. And it was really brutal. That's why there was actually a notable POW American who actually blinked a message on TV. And that was actually pretty interesting. Even a Christian monk actually burned himself alive in Saigon. That ended badly, he burned himself to death in protest because the South Vietnamese government was persecuting Christians in Vietnam. But prior to this, they were under the French as French Indochina, which also included Laos and Cambodia. And in World War II, they were occupied by the Japanese. And prior to this, they were under different kingdoms, of China, under Chinese rule before. But yeah, man. But Vietnam is actually a good country. I know this is our last communist country. It was one of the only communist countries in the world, one of 5. And the leader is the president, Nguyen Phu Trong. Here's how you spell it. Nguyen Phu Trong. It's not Nguyen, it's Nguyen. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce Vietnamese names, I'm sorry. Phu Trong. And the official language, there are 2 official languages. First one being Vietnamese, as is called Vietnam, and French, as they were formerly a French protectorate. But French is also widely spoken here too, also in Laos and Cambodia. Alright guys, they use the dong as their currency, which I actually have some actually. I showed you in one video before of my world currencies. They use the A, B, and C plug outlets, and they drive on the right side of the road. Now for the history, it goes like this. And that's about it. Stay tuned. Yemen is next. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. It's free, you can always change your mind.